Welcome home, honey. Dinner's almost ready. How was your That red mark on your shirt. Here, on your collar. Is that blood? Baby, are you okay? What happened? What do you mean? What kind of accident? Yeah, I remember Susan. I can't get along with most of your coworkers, but she is special. I was just thinking about inviting her and her husband over for dinner again. Derek is a good influence for you. You could learn something from him. Anyway, what about Susan? Is she okay? Yeah, you did mention you were working on a project together. I really wish you didn't accept that role. It had you coming home so late at night. I'm guessing you're on your way back from that meeting, but please just tell me what happened. Oh my God! You saw her get hit by a car? That's terrible! I don't really understand, but come here. Join me on the couch, and let me hold you close. That's right. Put your head on my chest and breathe. Just breathe. Very good. Now, try your best to calm down so you can really explain. It sounds like the police might try to contact you soon, so we should go over things when we can. No, I wouldn't call it getting our stories straight. We're just telling the truth. We don't have anything to hide, right? Exactly. So, let's go over it one more time. You two were walking home from the office. I only went out for a bit, but it did seem like a nice night for a walk, so I can't blame you there. Then, all of a sudden, a car came speeding by. It passed you both on the road, then it turned around, almost as if it were targeting you guys. It made a deranged U-turn and headed in your direction. You started running towards the closest alley as the car jumped the curb, but it was too far. The car caught up to you and... I can't believe it. You're saying the driver sped up even though they were headed straight towards a brick wall? That's just crazy. So, you tried to pull Susan out of the way, but the car was too fast. Jesus Christ, it pressed Susan against the side of that building at full speed. Oh God, she was right next to you. The splatter landed on your shirt. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry you had to experience all of that. It's a miracle you weren't hurt, too. I know you probably feel bad about leaving her there, but it sounds like there wasn't much you could do. You did what you had to do, in an impossible situation. No one can hold that against you. Not really. Anyone can see that the driver is the only one to blame. So, please, don't worry about that. Listen to me. You did the right thing. Anyone who disagrees will have to go through me. You know that, right? Good. But just being drunk doesn't do that to people. What the hell was their problem? Why would some complete stranger have a problem with you two? What do you mean? Are you saying you actually recognize this lunatic? No, that doesn't make any sense. That can't be right. The driver could not have been Susan's husband. He's such a sweet, caring guy. Derek loves her more than anything. He did everything for her. He bought her a sports car, expensive jewelry, and I know they go on expensive vacations every year. I mean, I heard they were having some problems recently, but that doesn't explain it at all. What could make him do such a thing? What? Where did you even hear that kind of rumor? Someone really thinks that Susan was cheating on him? That's ridiculous. Why would she betray him if he was so good to her? Okay, stop. You're not making any sense. You expect me to believe that he was abusing her? I guess I really didn't know anything about these people at all. To think they've been in our home so many times and I had no idea. But I'm surprised she told you about something like that. She must have really trusted you. The abuse that she suffered, did it leave any bruises? It did? That's so strange. I didn't see anything weird the last time we met. Did you see them? Wait. How did you see them if they were under her clothes? Babe, please calm down. I didn't mean to make you cry. If remembering what happened is that painful, we can stop for now. Oh, that's not it? But why else would you be crying? Okay, now you're really scaring me. Why are you apologizing all of a sudden? You didn't do anything wrong. You're the victim, remember? What's gotten into you? Honey, baby, that's... Are you being serious? Susan was cheating on her husband with you. You're not joking. So, you saw her bruises and know so much about her situation because you've been together for some time. Well, it kind of makes sense, actually. If her husband was as bad as he sounds, then of course she would cling to a man like you. You're caring and dependable. You try not to hurt people or disappoint them, even though it sometimes has the opposite effect. But your heart is always in the right place. Come on, hold your head up. I've made a decision. Honey, look at me. Look me in the eyes. Congratulations. You pass. That's right. You pass with flying colors. You decided to tell me the truth, all on your own. You have no idea how much that means to me. You made a pretty big mistake, but I hoped that in the end you would make the right decision. And you did. This makes things so much simpler. Well, I'm saying I already knew, but I really appreciate you telling me everything. Since when? Well, from the start. I'm your wife. It's my job to know these things. I'll admit it was a little annoying at first, but I wanted to give you your space. I thought you were just letting off steam because of the new responsibilities at work, so I managed it. But then you had to insult me. Made up that stupid story about a late-night project full of constant meetings. Well, last time I checked, I don't think the motel downtown even has Wi-Fi, let alone a conference room. I'm sorry, but I wasn't able to get over that. So, I made certain arrangements. Maybe you were clueless at first, but it was painfully obvious to me that Susan and Derek didn't have a happy home life. I figured when I slipped him the photo evidence of his wife and some mystery man entering the motel, he'd just go berserk and bash her face in at home, like a normal wife beater. I didn't expect he'd go on one last joyride in the car he bought her. Of course I know which car he was driving. I was there, silly. I was following you two on your walk of shame. In my car, of course. That's how I got home before you. Honestly, I was prepared for him to run you both over. I don't think I would have minded. I was still pretty upset. But things are different now. You chose to be honest. And with Susan out of the way, we can start over. Babe, I think you're getting a little confused. I didn't hurt anyone. And I don't think it's really fair for you to push the blame around. The person I love most in the world lied to me, cheated on me. You, on the other hand, you played around with the heart of an emotionally vulnerable woman. No, not me, you idiot. Susan. Even after you learned about how much she was suffering, you didn't do anything about it. You could have set her free from that terrible man, but you just wanted to keep her for yourself. And then she paid the price for your selfishness. She really just went from one abusive relationship to another. It's such a tragedy. That's another way to look at this. Do you get my point? So, don't bother saying this is my fault. Instead, you should just focus on the fact that we have another chance. I'm willing to forgive you. And the police don't need to know just how involved you were with this incident. You'll tell them everything. What exactly would you tell the cops about me? Yes, I had pictures of your affair. Do you even hear yourself? You're ruining my good mood. But it's all right. You're probably still in shock. Get up. Let's go upstairs. Tomorrow morning you'll call in sick, and we can finish dealing with this. Yes, it really is that simple. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. You can be as upset as you want, but hopefully this incident taught you just one thing. Your wife, who has always cared for you and sacrificed for you, takes this relationship very seriously. And I will do anything to make it last. I really hope you won't forget that. Not again. Because if you do, well, maybe I can save tomorrow's newspaper as a reminder. That should keep you honest. No more lies. No more secrets. Now things can finally go back to normal between us. Come on. We're going to bed so we can celebrate. That's funny, but I never said I was asking. Let's go.